fucking sheep.
Yeah.
Bad sheep
Yeah.
that don't like him for no fucking reason.
And then
Dude, fucking Lando.
just jumping right
Fucking
into it.
Lando, baby.
Let's go,
1
baby.
point. Let's fucking go.
What a-
I told y'all motherfuckers 2 fucking episodes or 3 episodes ago that we're going to vote for him because he's the underdog. And
Yeah.
he came back, bro.
Yeah.
Holy
yeah,
shit. This is going to be
He
great.
drove a flawless weekend.
The
100%.
perfect weekend.
Stellar.
Perfect weekend. Great.
Just
Everybody, the
unbelievable.
haters gonna hate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And-
the haters are
and-
going to hate.
Oh man, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. It's only 1 point, but man, that's such
But
a
it
great
doesn't
1
matter.
point.
It's changed the entire fucking championship. It is now back down to even. His whole fucking card, not working during
Yep.
that race is completely gone.
Yep.
Things are back to even. And
Yep.
this is good. This is exactly what we wished for. At the end of the fucking season, it's going to be a 3-person race to the fucking end, and it's
Yep.
it's perfect.
And
And I
it's
cannot wait.
Yeah.
I cannot wait.
Yep. And Max is just slowly getting there, man. And
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
He
got on the podium this weekend,
Yeah.
which is what he needed at the bare minimum.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
Yeah.
What
Well,
a-
I mean,
but-
let's start off with how the weekend started. A few things to mention for sure was we saw the race at Feila.
yeah.
We're filming today, Tuesday. It is their last day.
Yeah.
They are going to
man.
be closing, unfortunately. But we were at least there to
Their last
experience the last Formula One race.
Yeah, exactly.
And the vibes were fucking incredible. I mean, the people, the energy. I mean, we've mentioned this before, Mark.
Yeah.
With the energy at Feila, it is just unmatched, and I really, really hope that all of that carries over to the next place.
Exactly.
It was super dope.
And shout out to Michaela, who's been a champion for that place. And if anybody watches or follows Feila, and all the crazy cakes that you'll see is likely from
Yeah.
Michaela, and she's definitely brought this wonderful community really together, and she just kind of she's awesome. That's all I gotta say. She's from the
special.
moment I met her, man. She really just real true Formula One fan, a huge Max Verstappen
awesome.
fan, as we know, like
Yeah.
tattoos and everything. So she's
Her
she's
energy
great. Yeah.
is unmatched.
Yeah.
She maybe unofficially, but she's the reason why I think the community in Feila has grown so much.
Yeah.
She just brings this just authentic, like amazing energy, and
Yeah.
we thank her for what she's done, and hopefully she continues to bring that vibe over to wherever
Yeah.
we're going to be
Yeah,
going
for
next.
sure.
We do have
Exactly.
some more information on that to share maybe later on if we want, but
I mean-
she's been great.
We with her partnership, we started a F1 New York City like WhatsApp group community within
Yep.
the WhatsApp, which is really cool. I think if anybody's in New York City that's looking for a group chat or community just to kind of follow the F1 situation. Now everybody's trying to figure out what's going to happen now. Where are we going to go to watch?
Right.
We got it covered in Brooklyn with Kat from F1 Brooklyn. She's been crushing it as well. We did the partnership with 6-1 Brewery, which was great. But New York City, I'm sure she's coming out all the way from like New Jersey. You got people, everybody just kind of coming in. So we'll probably add it in the bio or on the screen, like a QR code. We'll probably post something up on our stories as well for you guys to scan and join. But it's open for everybody.
Yeah.
We want everybody to, even if you're not in New York City, it doesn't matter. Please join. It'll be
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
We have a little bit of like it's very interesting because F1 primarily I think has been so popular in the UK or in the European countries, and for it to come over to New York, we're really at the very beginning stages at trying to build a community, and a lot of the communities are scattered because there's not many bars that showcase these races. Specifically, the races that are happening at the wildest fucking times.
Yeah.
Right.
So, you have bars like Feila and you have bars like 6 Point Brewery and some other ones down in F1 Brooklyn, that are just trying to find a place for people to see. And I think as long as we continue to build this community, we can start to maybe get more bars
Opening up 9 a.m.
curious to try and do all of this.
Yeah.
It's an opportunity. Yeah.
You have the people, what I mean?
Otherwise,
Right.
it's we gotta find somebody's house and just do a watch party.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah,
let's just
yeah.
rent out. Let's just find the biggest Airbnb in fucking
Yeah,
Brooklyn
let's
and
get
just
a
rent out the entire
nice
back.
house.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm
Nice Central
see, even
Park.
over here, I'm seeing F1 like picking up too. I'm noticing people in jerseys just out in like stores. I hear people
Yeah.
talking about it randomly here and there. And so it's
Yeah.
whatever they're doing, it's working. And hopefully as it grows more just within the States,
I'm
that'll
excited for it.
open up some opportunities there in New York. I think
I'm here for it.
it'll be fun.
It's great.
I'm here for it.
It's
man.
great.
I
I
love
think
it.
F1 is starting to branch out a little bit more. I mean, we got, a McDonald's fucking collaboration with Red Bull, which
Yeah.
is pretty
That's
dope.
wild.
Which I'm actually pretty wild to see what that looks like.
Yeah.
But I do think, in fact, I think I heard it in the Paddock Passion. I think, is that the Instagram?
The paddock. I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
But they mentioned that they're starting to like invite a lot of F1 content creators to
Yeah.
a lot of different things, which is great, man. I mean, listen, if you want to invite us, that's fine too.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying that
you know what?
the fact that F1 is trying is great.
I'm happy
Yeah,
that we got to see Sarah get some
Sarah on the
love
grid.
finally. Sarah on the
Oh,
grid.
love
Nice.
that.
If you haven't watched that episode, please do. She's awesome, but she's so genuine too, and I love that. So
She's fantastic.
yeah, she's fantastic.
awesome.
So lucky. She looks like she had an amazing time.
Yeah.
She was able to be near Carlos Sainz, see the
Yeah.
the
Oh,
reel
man.
of the car. It was great.
That's cool. That's cool.
was
Well, it's,
Maybe
it's,
one
it's
day,
cool.
guys. Maybe one day.
One
Yeah, we'll get there.
one
Listen, I'm just happy with what we have now. I mean,
Yeah.
we never thought in a million years we would be able to interview people like Ava Dobson
Yeah.
or Sarah on the grid, and then
Right.
start to build a community, or at least build up on a community that's currently live at
Yeah.
Feila and stuff like that. So, for me, I think I am incredibly proud of what we have right now,
Yeah.
and I hope it just keeps going, man. I really am.
Yeah.
I can't
Excited
believe
for
we
it.
made it this far. Doing
I
that.
know. Still
25
surprised we got more than 2 episodes in, guys. So
Well, what did Mark tell us, Matthew? Mark goes, we need to make it at least 2 to 3 episodes. And
Yeah.
then we should be good. And this is what, episode 21?
23?
20?
23.
23?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Us shooting the shit, talking the shit. Like,
Yeah.
I like it. I love it. It's great. And I definitely want to
Yeah.
continue to do this. So, but,
Yeah. Well, let's
Let's
jump
jump
into the
in.
weekend,
Well,
guys, because
yeah, let's jump into the
I
weekend.
don't think I've been more excited about a race weekend than this
I
one.
know.
What a wild
We were
fucking
fucking
time in
excited.
Mexico.
my emotions are all over the place because, like, I'm excited and happy and angry all at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
Yeah,
what
yeah.
what a GP that was.
Yeah.
By the way,
First of all, I want to start it off before we get into everything. I love this track. The fact that it goes through the stadium is so fucking cool.
that is sick.
So cool.
It's
This needs to happen.
yeah.
This needs to happen. At some point in the years to come, we all need to go to the Mexico City
Yeah.
Grand Prix.
Yeah.
And I'm
It needs
going
to happen.
stadium seats.
Stadium seats for
For
sure.
sure.
Stadium seats.
100%.
Although
Got
that
the
turn
Did
one
Did
is
you
kind
see
of
that there
wild.
was a fight that broke out
Bro,
in the
hold
stadium
on.
seats?
Really?
Was that? I don't know if it was this year or last year, but
No.
it's fucking hilarious.
I've seen I've never seen more fights recorded.
Yeah.
I've seen like 3 different videos of fights going on in Mexico.
That's amazing.
And it's like I'm not surprised, but it's just the funniest shit because
Yeah.
they party hard and then they just
I
fucking
love it.
start swinging
it.
at 3. I saw like 3 different videos already. I just wanted to talk about
I
this.
love
Like,
it.
of course, in Mexico, there's fucking
Yeah.
3 brawls going on in this.
Beer flying everywhere.
Yeah.
A dude hitting a guy, then a dude hitting a girl. It was
Oh,
just
man.
fucking
Insane.
crazy,
And
bro.
there was this one where they were like, kind of like dancing, and there's one like maybe like a fan zone, and then there's some fights breaking out, and then you just see people just like ignoring it and trying to break out stuff. Oh man, what a crazy weekend! It fits
Next year
perfectly
too.
for how the weekend was.
Yeah,
Crazy.
yeah. Love to be there when Sergio's there too. That'd be wild.
Ooh, his comeback. Oh my god.
Oh yeah,
God.
That's gonna be sick.
yeah.
Well, I mean, let's
yeah,
do it.
let's
I mean, if we want, as we usually do, we usually go through like quali and kind of talk through that. But
I mean, qualifying. I mean, what's there to say, right? Fucking Lando almost a half a second faster than
yeah, he
everybody,
destroyed it.
which was pretty insane. And
Yeah.
I think, you know, I gotta give a lot of props to Ferrari. They like Lewis, Leclerc. They were like in
I don't
the
know
zone
what they did. Yeah.
that whole entire weekend. I mean, well, practice and then qualifying. They did great. You know, Lewis was on it, and
Yeah.
He was so happy. It was amazing.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh
even
my!
during
I don't
that
think
interview,
I've ever seen a smile.
no,
this
Lewis,
was
this
his time.
is probably one of the most challenging years I think Lewis has ever gone through, because not even
yeah,
even after the 2021, like top that, going to a whole new team, struggling the whole time, the car struggling for both drivers, losing your dog, right? Like all that. Like
Yeah.
I cannot, and like the kind of mental strength that Lewis has is just fucking.
Yeah.
and this
Just
weekend did not help
ridiculous.
with that too. I'm sure.
No,
Well,
it did not.
well,
And then we'll get
You know,
into that.
Saturday
But-
looked like it was gonna all turn around.
Yeah.
It looks like
Yeah,
he had an opportunity to do this, and we know
his
that
moment.
P3. Mark, you've told us many times that P3 in this particular track would be the ideal position for him.
yeah.
And as we know, shit just kind of fucking hit the fan. But
Which,
but yeah, he was great.
I
in
got a
that.
lot. I got a lot to say about that because everybody. Let's whatever. We want to wrap up qualifying. I
well,
mean, there's much.
Let's,
I mean, there's
let's-
not much
I think we
else.
all itching to get to the race.
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
all
yeah,
itching to
yeah.
get to the race.
All right, let's get
go
into
for
it. Turn one. I'm on George with this. What the fuck is going on?
But seriously, well, they need gravel there. I mean, that's for sure.
Gravel
this
might
isn't
be
the first
might be
time-
the answer.
This
Yeah.
isn't the first time this has happened. They do it every year.
Yeah,
I do, and
But
I think.
you,
Go ahead.
yeah, no, Mark, you were right with P3 because Lewis's start was pretty fucking great. Getting
Yeah,
up right behind Lando, kind of pushing Charles out of the way a little bit, but
He passed Charles.
he passed
This is-
Charles.
This is something that I feel like people are not talking about.
I agree.
Yeah.
Lewis passed Charles
Absolutely.
Leclerc into
Yep.
turn one. He was ahead of.
Was ahead of the apex.
He was ahead.
100%.
Charles had enough space to stay on the track. He went off. He gained an advantage, stood in front of Lewis, didn't give the position back, no penalty.
Yep.
Yep.
I don't
What
know what
the-
happened.
What the fuck?
I don't think
What?
anyone knows what happened. Even like post race stuff, commentators are just like, what? It seems like they
All
just
I can
forgot about it.
imagine- All I can imagine happening in turn one, in fact, maybe the first fucking 7 turns of the race, FIA's like, who goes here and what just happened and fucking who, where, what, where. I bet it was a fucking mayhem in the office trying to figure out what the hell was going on.
Yeah.
But I mean, most of the time, sometimes they do give a little grace in that first corner. Most races, especially lap one, you know, because
Sure.
again, it's racing and all, but like,
That one's
come on,
not
you
it.
know,
This
this
is-
is like a thing with Mexico where people they mow the lawn
Yeah.
across and then, but
And Charles had no
Leclerc-
reason to
Exactly.
move onto the grass.
He had
was
no reason
Perfectly
to.
capable of just staying on track. I don't get it.
And I would have loved to see Lewis go hunting for Lando, but maybe not. I don't think the car was fast enough to catch Lando because Lando was just on a different level. But I think a lot of people are talking about like Max also, but I believe Max was able to pull back and give the position
Yeah.
back. I believe at least
He
to
did give the
Leclerc.
position back.
At least he mistakenly gave it to Leclerc. to Leclerc. Leclerc.
Yeah.
Because he's not gonna know that Lewis passed him into turn one. So then there's all this chaos. That's what, and I think that's what, like you said, Ben, everybody's just figuring what the hell's going on. Max is just driving his race. I believe he decided to give that position back, or at least kind of slow down a little bit.
yeah.
Right.
And then Lewis is in a position where he got overtaken by 2 cars that cut the corner. Didn't give none of them gave the position back. And then he's over here fighting a battle that he shouldn't be fighting. And then, what is it,
getting crashed into.
Almost getting crashed into. I mean, and then he goes off turn 4. I forget the lap, but what runoff? People talk about what fucking runoff? There was a wall right there.
No.
What is it supposed to
Well, first of all, I think that was still lap 1. Wasn't that still lap 1?
No, it was like maybe lap 3. It was a few laps in. But,
laps after.
But it's like there's no rubbered in. Like the track is still a fucking mess. He was way off the racing line. It's like, I just don't. I can't understand how someone would drop a 10-second penalty on the dude. Like it just doesn't make any sense to me.
Like, when that first happened, I was pissed. But then I watched it again and I was like, fucking Ferrari should have told him to just because just gain the the advantage.
Sure.
Yeah.
Like maybe kind of slow down a little bit just to make up that couple seconds maybe. But then again, it's just like he's fucking Max shouldn't have been there.
He shouldn't have been there.
And
well,
then
Lewis shouldn't have been there. Exactly. I don't know why Ferrari didn't tell Leclerc to give the position back either to Lewis, because they knew that he cut for no freaking reason, and Lewis should not have been in that situation with Max to begin with. And the 10-second penalty, I mean, for what happened, I think it is what it is. But the fact that he's the only one that got a penalty that entire race,
literally,
it's just unbelievable.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Ferrari didn't tell Lewis though that he didn't have a 10-second penalty until about 5 minutes after that happened.
Yeah.
So what do we do in that situation? If Ferrari needs to be on top of that, like, listen, just to cover your ass, CYA, like, throttle back down and, like, do something, but nothing was said. And Lewis was just racing his race because he didn't think he did anything wrong, which in my eyes he didn't. He tried his best to avoid. He
tried to go off the runoff, but there really isn't like not a runoff, but like the
it's just a small road.
It's a very
and it's
narrow
very
road.
Sharp too.
And
very sharp turning. Like I don't get it.
Stupid. It's stupid.
The whole start of the race in that first turn is wild here in Mexico, but I really do think that they need to put some gravel on a lot of the different sections. Turn 4 and turn 1, I would say, but for sure turn 1, because you can just say screw it and give it a shot, and if you overshoot it, you're in the grass and you'll just get back on, and it's no big deal. But
that's what George was also upset about too. George was pissed. He was like, y'all motherfuckers are just gonna push and just send your shit over and not be penalized for it, which I understand. Which leads me to actually a pretty unique question is, like, should FIA have specific rules for specific tracks? Obviously we have the overarching, like, if you leave the track and gain an advantage, it's a 10-second penalty, but there should be some caveats for some of these, like, unique tracks, of Mexico being one, that it's gonna happen. People are gonna fucking go off the track. Like, there should be something in place to kind of help with that.
Well, I think the problem is, the drivers are always going to try to find the line, right, with these rules. I mean, Max is the king of doing that. And so you need to not even give them that opportunity. And again, I think the only real answer to that would be just gravel on the track there. You don't want them there. They won't go there with that there, and then that changes up the whole dynamic of turn 1. Obviously, I mean, this is a super long run up to this turn. Is it the longest on?
I think it might be
800 meters.
Yeah, and so it can get pretty chaotic. But no, I don't know that they need rules per track. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, they
wouldn't.
sort of
I
had
would agree.
similar things like with Monaco, right, with the whole two pit stuff, and that
Yeah,
didn't
yeah,
really
yeah,
work out. But yeah, I don't
yeah.
know.
Well, Max goes onto the grass 2 times, nothing happens. Lewis goes
Yeah.
onto the fucking grass 1 time. They send him to the fucking back of the grid. It's just
Yeah.
it just doesn't make any sense to me. It's
It does.
whatever
It does.
confidence Lewis had was fucking swiped.
Yeah.
True. Yep.
And my biggest thing about that more than anything is just it doesn't help the narrative at all with the fringe few that throw in politics with the race card and all that stuff. It doesn't help because
Yeah.
the sport is pretty damn diverse, as we know. They're racing all over the world, and there's a really big diverse group of drivers as well. And I think the first thing people resort to, especially when it comes to these unfair penalties, is
Yeah.
the fact that Lewis is black, and just like, of course, and I don't necessarily think it has to do with that, but
Yeah.
I just
Yeah,
think
I
the
get what you're
FIA,
saying.
this is a problem with what do you call it? With the stewards being different every race kind of thing, maybe. There's no consistency with the way people are handling the penalties. And I'm definitely not calling the FIA racist or anything like that. I just think it doesn't fit. It doesn't help the narrative at all because people are going to run with that. And
Yeah.
and it's just like, it's just stupid. It really is and then with Ferrari too, because now when people start to watch like what happened with Leclerc
Yeah.
and just
I
like, I don't know really what the fuck is going on with Ferrari, but Matthew, you had a great point. If Ferrari knew Leclerc overtook Hamilton off the track, technically, like he did,
but
then
Leclerc
why
knew.
didn't they just team
Yeah.
orders, give the position
Right.
back kind of thing,
Yeah. I think
And then
that's
the
my
FIA didn't give him a penalty either, so it's kind of
right.
stupid.
I
So
think that's the biggest kind of disappointment for me with all this is
yeah,
Leclerc knew exactly what happened. He knew he went off where he didn't need to. He knew Lewis was ahead of him at that turn, and he just did it.
yeah,
And
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. It's odd.
Well, we gotta
Uh,
play. We gotta play both sides. I mean, so in that group chat, Bikezilla, um, he says something that's pretty important. He goes, "This is a rule that everyone agreed on at the start of the season. You leave the track and you gain an advantage. Like it's a 10-second penalty. Everyone knows that. There
yes.
has to also be some type of rule in place." Because otherwise, it's fucking wild, wild west. So
No, for sure.
it's a give and take. It just seems also extreme because Lewis was the only person to receive such a harsh penalty,
Yeah.
especially with everyone fucking driving all over the
yeah,
place.
I
exactly.
mean, I'm just thinking about like Ferrari could have gotten both of them on the podium had Charles gave the position back to Lewis. I don't think Charles and Max would have had as intense of a battle as Lewis and Max did.
Yeah,
And um and yeah, I think in the end, I think you're right, Ben. I don't think Lewis's penalty was wrong. I just think it was odd that he was the only one, that nothing else seemed to happen,
Yeah.
and the FIA is kind of like, it's like, what do you do about it? Like, it's already done. He
Yeah.
already
yeah.
took the penalty, and
Can't
it's
do
just, it is
anything.
what it is.
Yeah.
And so
My
I just wish
it's
Charles
like,
did something, but
and that's the tough part too, right? It's like you could give penalties, but there's no reversing them, right?
Yeah.
There's no
Yeah.
like whatever is done, and it's unfortunate because it's not like he could gain an advantage on the next race. Like, oh, you get no matter where you qualify, you get +5 positions because
Yeah.
we
Right.
fucked up. And did my biggest thing is just like how does somebody go about that escape route on turn 4 because
Yeah.
there's literally nowhere to go. Down the straight, he did what he was supposed to do. There's the yellow lines that he went out on. There's literally a wall, and then immediately 90-degree angle. There's like this random
Yeah.
little tiny runoff That doesn't make any sense. He would probably lost so many positions.
Which seems more dangerous than the route that he take.
Exactly.
That he
Yeah,
take.
exactly. Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It seems more
Bizarre.
dangerous.
I wonder.
Well,
I wonder if they ever bring back those driver conferences, like where they could just speak their piece to the FIA,
Well,
and
I think they do. They don't.
They
I
just
just
don't
don't think they
film
televise them
Yeah.
anymore. Yeah, and I get that the drivers felt like they couldn't say what they really wanted to because everything was on camera. But look, in the end, I mean, it happened. It's unfortunate. I think that podium should have been Lewis's, but
yeah,
I agree.
in
It wasn't
the
the
end-
only wild call either.
No.
I mean, we had that virtual safety car at the end
Oh,
that
yeah.
I honestly think that shouldn't have been called. But you know, there's just it's I like to play both sides because it's important to play both sides. I can't just play one side and be like, FIA, you're fucking out of your mind.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
how do you make a decision last lap, shit's coming down, like you need to press a button, yes or no? I mean,
Yeah.
and you have to just make that decision real time. And
this is like the
I
guy
get
with
it.
the sweating and looking at which button to press.
That meme
Yeah.
where
You know, and then they were kind of the FIA, the stewards or whoever were kind of like unfair to like Sainz because he had no control over the speed limit
that's-
that he was
Right.
going into the pit lane, and they wind up giving him a fucking penalty. At that point,
Yeah.
Williams should have just pulled him out because there was a mechanical issue happening.
Yep.
And then I feel like the reason why they brought the virtual safety was because
VSC,
the smoke. He started the VSC, because he started the car started to smoke, and I think at that point, even though he was behind the barrier, or
Yeah.
I think at that point they had to maybe, but I
It was
know for a
strange
fact-
though.
yeah.
He's
already
not
very-
nowhere near the track. He's at the slowest part of the entire fucking track.
Yeah.
Like, no one's going fast at that level. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. And especially with how close the championship is, like,
Yeah.
I'd be like, nope, let that shit ride. Let it ride into the end. We have one lap left.
It is a
I
little
don't
weird
know.
too because they also allowed the marshals to go on the track, and one almost got hit by a fucking
Oh my
Lawson, too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
with Lawson stuff before. Yeah, it was an odd. God, what
It was
a
an odd
weird
race.
weekend.
Mexico's the wild, wild west,
It
man.
really
Or wild, wild
was.
south in this
You
case.
You got the
But-
fucking brawls going on in the
Yeah, it
stands,
was
and you got
wild.
the
Yeah.
brawls going on in the
Yeah,
fucking on the track, and the marshal was getting hit by a car and smoke,
Yeah.
like all this stuff. But Lando Lando had amazing.
Lando was
weekend.
crushing it.
30 plus seconds is insane.
He absolutely crushed
Like,
it. What are y'all thoughts on George's radio message? When we were at the bar, I wasn't able to listen to it all, but
Yeah.
I rewatched it, and that dude was fucking pissed.
He's pissed.
he was livid at his
car in
radio
my
engineer.
ass.
I got
Yeah,
him flaring
he
up
was
my.
absolutely pissed.
I love how
Kind of loved it.
I love how
I loved it.
everybody.
Amazing.
I love how everybody ignored the FIA's first crackdown on the fucking cursing because like they not everybody's just
Yeah.
this shit. Like
Yeah,
who
man.
gives a
I
shit
love it.
about that? Like I'll pay the
It's-
goddamn fee. Like fuck that. Like
Insane.
it's crazy.
Well, his engineer didn't help either because he was asking to pass or to get ahead of Antonelli, and his engineer was just like, then pass it. And I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, like you guys are wild,
oh,
you-
man.
pissing off the wrong dude. But no,
Yeah,
I just think
unfairly,
George
like,
is.
George gets he gets treated so unfairly by so many people, but
Yeah.
like it's kind of like, oh, people are like, oh, he's whining, and I was like, he's whining. This motherfucker is driving 200 miles per hour down a fucking straight, sweating bullets in a cockpit that's like super tight, and he's racing against the 19 best drivers in the world right now, and of course he's gonna sound a little frustrated on the radio. You would do the same shit,
Yeah.
and it's
Yeah.
like, no matter what you do, it's like you would never win for some people. It's just
No,
He's always in the
unfortunately-
danger zone.
yeah, seriously.
Yeah. I think it's clear that like he's sticking with Mercedes, and obviously for another year and stuff, but I don't think they care about him as much as they really should be. And I
Yeah.
think it's probably worth him looking elsewhere come
Well, he
2027.
shared info. He shared info
Yeah.
on his contract, which
Yeah.
is exactly what we
performance
thought
clause.
was exactly what we thought was going to be. You either be absolutely 20 times in points ahead of the fucking first driver, or we might have to let you go. So
Yep.
this again still doesn't mean that Max is not a potential Mercedes driver
I
in the near
know.
future.
It's crazy.
I
Like,
knew that they were going to be very, very
yeah.
aggressive with his
Of course.
contract.
But it's
Yeah.
it's a cutthroat sport, man.
Yeah,
It you don't
yeah,
you don't
Yeah.
have like 30, 50 different teams with 30 different players on it. You
Sure.
have 10 teams with the now 11 with the two best, the 20 best drivers in the world. Well, next year 22 best drivers in the world. So
Yeah.
and it's just that's just the way it is. I guess
Yeah.
yeah,
No, I mean,
it's
I
yeah.
get it.
crazy.
But look,
It's
yeah,
yeah.
I have to give props to Max though. Obviously, this weekend, I think he
Yeah.
he did what he had to do as much as he could have. I mean,
Yeah.
coming in third obviously isn't great. I think, I mean, it's a lot more difficult to come back now and win the championship at this point. It's not impossible.
No,
Um,
I
but this
I
is kind of what I said last week too. Where it's like they just, if Red Bull gets one bad weekend, it's kind of like
Yeah.
completely
That's
out of the
over.
water.
It's
And
gonna make
now
things very harder.
but
now it's, they need it perfect. They need perfection from him for the rest of the year,
Yeah.
and
which
I fucking believe that he will
is
do
possible.
it. Man. It is
It's
possible.
possible. But again, it's
Well,
not.
we have sprints, we have Brazil, we have Vegas, all tracks that we know that Max can crush it.
Max honestly did really well this weekend. I gotta say, like qualifying, he kept during those chicanes, those fast chicanes, right out of I forget the turn, but his car is very snappy. He kept correcting it the same spot, even on the race. But the fact that
Yep.
he's able to just continue to keep going just shows how great he is. But also I know the car started to. He even said it too. Like him and those softs, they just started working really well. They weren't degrading as fast as everybody
Yeah.
thought.
Yeah.
He was in the zone, and I know for a fact he would have overtaken Leclerc. 100% he would have done it.
Especially in turn one.
Leclerc,
He would have taken him there.
Leclerc got saved by the
Yeah.
virtual
By
safety
that
car.
VSC, yep.
Yep, and
Yep.
and
Yep.
Max would have been P2. So wait, hold on. I need to pull up the freaking current standing
think
right now.
he-
Lando, current. Well, you mean
Like
current
drivers-
standings or
Drivers
Oh yeah,
championship.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
Max is now 36 points away. It's 36 or 37.
he's
Come
which
on,
Is yeah, no, I mean for sure
I'm telling you,
it's
it could happen.
yeah.
It can happen. I mean, that means he would need to win, and Max and Oscar would need to finish very, very deep down in the standings for the next couple races.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, let's not also forget our boy Ali. Finally, towards
Oh,
the end of
yes.
the year, decided to come in P4, and
Hell
it
yeah.
was an incredible race by him. He was able to fight Max at one point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big shout out. I saw him wearing the hat, and I had to get it.
Yeah.
That hat's
Hell yeah,
amazing.
that is fire.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So yeah, big shout out to Ali. He even got emotional. His parents were there.
Yeah.
it was
Highest
really,
he's
really
ever
cool.
been outside
Honestly,
of the That's great.
if it wasn't
Wonderful.
if the fact that this was a two stop for half of the grid, I think is what cost him the podium.
Yeah.
Had they been able to pull off that one stop, I mean that would have been Haas's first podium, which would have been friggin' awesome.
That would have been
That
pretty
would have
cool.
been sick.
But P4 is still great. P4 is still freaking great, and I think he couldn't have done anything better. And so props to Ali. I'm so happy for him. I don't think he's really had a kind of crazy, a outstanding kind of weekend. Before this, I mean, he's been good. Not that he's been bad, but this was his weekend for sure.
No,
And
for
I
was
think
good.
that
I mean,
leaves only Lawson out of the rookies that
Yeah.
kind of needs a big
Yeah.
big weekend. But
Yeah. His seat's
Yeah.
definitely up for grabs.
yeah,
But I mean, some honorable mentions in terms of some overtakes. I think Bortoletto had an incredible overtake over Hajar at one point. I don't remember. It's probably closer to the end, but
yeah.
He did an incredible overtake. The race overall was fucking amazing. It was such a
Yeah.
great race. It lived up to everything and all the expectations that we thought it was going to be. Um, it was disappointment. It was excitement. It was just absolutely fucking mayhem. And then Lando pulls it out, man. And I am so happy.
Yeah.
And I want to talk about Mexico booing him. I want to talk about, again, seeing more people at Feila like big Lando haters.
Lando is just uncalled.
I'm ready to fight someone. I'm ready to fight someone because
people start talking about.
I don't get it.
Dude, when I heard them boo him, I was so confused. I was like,
I don't get it.
What is there to boo? This literally a perfect weekend. How could
Lando
you even?
hate train is just for no reason. It's literally.
It is. You know what? It is the Lando hate train. You're right.
Yeah,
it is
exactly
it's
what
the
it is.
Lando bandwagon. It's fucking sheep.
Yeah.
Bad sheep
Yeah.
that don't like him for no fucking reason.
And then people go, and then you know, I go like, why? Why don't you like Lando? Oh, ego. I'm like, you talking about all 20 of the fucking drivers all have
Yeah.
egos.
You're talking about
Judge anybody based on the radio call. They're like all fucking pissed or gonna say some wild shit.
Yeah.
But
like
I'm sure they'll say the same shit the moment Oscar starts talking or saying something. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Lando deserves...
For the Lando haters
Yeah.
out there,
Yeah.
I want you to stop what you're doing, go down to the comments, and let me know exactly why you dislike Lando, because I need to better understand
Seriously.
what I can't wrap my head around it, and it just makes you look weird. Sorry,
Yeah.
it just does.
Yeah, no, it's true.
It
does.
It makes you look weird. It gives me. I don't understand. The dude is at the prime. He is doing everything right, and I mean, you saw when people were booing him in Mexico that he felt that. He couldn't even finish the interview with
I don't
with
think he
James.
can believe it. Yep.
Like, couldn't be like, I just don't get it, and I'm ready to fight the world for Lando because it just doesn't make any sense.
It's wild.
Don't make no sense.
There really is no reason to not like the guy. And if you're gonna talk ego, then it's just like, well, then fucking all of the drivers you shouldn't like them. It's just like, it's just one of those things. Again, like it just kind of confirms the fact that it's just a it's a hate train.
Bandwagon.
Exactly. Everybody's just jumping on it. They're like, oh, the Oscar, he's the new driver, he's an underdog. He's not fucking underdog. You know, Lando's the fucking underdog here, man.
He is.
Guys, I've been watching this fucking kid race since he first joined McLaren. I am happy to see them actually fighting for a title. He is the underdog, especially last year fighting Max. And then all the bullshit that he went through this year. I don't care what anybody says. I personally believe Oscar had it easy the beginning of this year, you know, and going into, I'm again, this is not a Oscar hate train because I give him a lot of props and I think he's extremely talented, but this guy's choking. He's choking half the season. He's coming in and he got too comfortable. I don't know what it is. And then everybody's like, oh, McLaren is fucking messing with his engine. I'm just like, no. Or Oscar, or you could shut the fuck up. And Oscar is just choking. He's just not doing what he's supposed to do. And Lando, come on. I'm sorry, guys.
You're right.
It's just like, it's so unfucking called for. And then people hate on him because of what McLaren decided to do. Don't hate the fucking drivers. If you want to hate Zach, go ahead.
Well, this is like what happened before, and Oscar's biggest mistake was giving Lando that position back a few races ago. So Lando didn't ask for that. That was all McLaren's.
He literally stood quiet. But this all stems from Hungary of last year, guys.
Yes, it does.
It all started there, and where Lando gave the position back to Oscar, and if he wouldn't have done that, who knows? Maybe he would have been a champ because Oscar was not in contention for the championship last year. He was not. But he did it anyways because he knows he needs Oscar in order to beat Max. He was being a team player. That is exactly what he did. They said it over the radio. And if any of you fucking people were paying attention last year,
Yeah.
you would understand that this is not a Lando or an Oscar thing. This is McLaren deciding to do something.
Yeah.
And they're the ones that are fucking up. And they're the ones that are talking out their ass and putting both Lando and Oscar in really
in the worst
unfortunate,
position.
uncomfortable
Yeah.
positions.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, like,
Lando and Oscar are the face of McLaren, so all of that shit is going to come right to Lando and Oscar, which I understand. But you're right,
Yeah.
it is McLaren who is making things weird. You're making things very weird for them.
yeah.
Making it
And
weird. They're
we
both
said
young.
it the other episode that if this championship race comes down to 3 points, this is coming down to that one stupid decision that they made during whatever race that was.
It Monza? Yeah. Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it
So-
was Monza. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's just like it's like you guys are not seeing what I'm seeing at all. You've had all this stuff of McLaren talking about they've developed a car to fit Oscar and all this stuff and all this, and nobody said anything. The beginning of the whole entire season, he's been crushing everybody's. Oscar's great. He's gonna be the champion. But guess what? Lando is now leading. And guess who's behind him, creeping up on both of them? Max.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just.
Look,
I don't know.
I think
I not understand the Lando hate train. If you really
don't get it.
back, it's like you're
It's
like
the strangest thing.
it's so
It's
weird.
bizarre.
It's so
It don't make no
Yeah.
sense to me.
It's so. I'm sorry for my rant, guys. And
no, it's okay. It's just it's a weird year for McLaren, and I think Oscar he just dropped the ball, and I think in the end that's what this comes down to. I think people are as disappointed in that as they are in anything else. But
It's crazy.
you had such a solid fucking lead on this. All you needed to do was put it. Yeah, I don't know, just put it together. Not fucking.
And
I mean, that being said, I mean he came from what was it, like 8th to 5th or 4th?
He did do
5th,
well.
and
He did do
this
well.
race,
Yeah,
right? I mean,
He did
the
do well.
point gap is only 1 point because of how much he
Yeah.
pulled it together. But no, in the end, I don't think any of them deserve. I don't think Oscar deserves any hate. I don't think Lando does.
I don't think so
it's
either.
just
No.
McLaren has flopped on their PR big time this entire season, and in the end, whoever wins this, I think
no matter who wins, people are gonna.
no one's gonna be happy.
Nobody's gonna be happy. And if Lando wins, it's because Zach and all of them love Lando, and he's the favorite.
Also,
If
Lando
Oscar
helped
wins,
Oscar
yeah,
this race. They asked him, like, "Hey, which tires should we use for the other side? Because we're not too sure." And I heard someone, I forget who, they were like, "He should have just said throw the inters on," and like, but no, he
Listen,
it's uncalled.
There's a
for.
lot of people you can hate. You can hate the FIA. You can hate Williams. Continue to messing up Carlos' fucking car. There's a lot of different teams and people that you can be hating. I don't see any reason as to why you should be hating Lando, and that is the last I'm going to say of it. If you have something to say about it, leave it in the comments, or if you see me at a bar, come up to me and explain to me why you dislike Lando, because I'm very curious.
and then you know what we could do after that? We could get a drink and cheers.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Talk shit.
Enjoy
The
rest
only
of the
way
season,
Listen, Lando wins the championship. That is the only way he can just shut up everyone and
Seriously.
Yeah.
And I've called this since coming back from the break. These next couple of tracks, I repeat, I sound like a broken record, do not favor Oscar. And Oscar and it's very clear. It is extremely clear that he just hasn't been in form at all since coming back. And it's been, and whose fault's that? Is that Lando's fault? Is that McLaren's fault? Or is that at some point the driver need to take some damn accountability for the way he's driving and just get good?
Yeah.
Get good, kid.
Yeah.
Well, hey, listen, like you said earlier, like we don't ever get to see Oscar try and fight with other cars, and for the last couple races he's been in the messy area, and he hasn't done well. In fact, he was behind Lewis for forever.
Yeah.
3 seconds, 4 seconds. He was just
in Coda too. Like in Coda, like he was struggling and all that. So it was a
It's
I'll
wild.
leave it at
It's
that.
wild. On paper, a few episodes ago, on paper, Oscar was the winner of the championship.
Yeah.
Now,
But
everything has changed.
God, this goes to show, by the way.
We shat on Lando earlier. In the fairly. We everybody gets these shit talks. Like it's
Everybody could catch it. Anyone.
Seriously.
So it's like go back a couple
We're
episodes.
fucking all over this place.
And Lando better get his shit together. And now Oscar too. Oscar needs to get his shit together if he really wants to win. He needs to dig deep. And Lewis even said it too. Like you guys, and I don't know if you guys heard that interview. Like what advice Lewis would give to Oscar and Lando going up against Max. And he said some really, really, really great shit. And in a way, it was kind of complimenting Max. And just like, you guys really need to dig deep to go up against Max because he's coming back, and you need to be like ruthless. You gotta be like aggressive. You can't play. You can't play by the rules with him. Now, he's not saying this, but it's essentially what he's saying.
Yeah, no, I get it.
And I found what he said to be 100% true because if anybody knows, he knows. And
right.
And I love the one thing I gotta say is like these past couple of years, the amount of respect that I think both Max and Lewis have for each other, I love to see it, especially coming out of the 2021 season. I just feel like, I'm sure Max is, in a way, like he is wanting that rivalry back. He wants somebody that he could fight. He's been fighting the Red Bull the whole season, right?
Right.
He hasn't had somebody to fight since 2021, And I mean, he's been fighting a lot this year, I will say, coming in, but a lot of that has to do with the drastic dip that Red Bull had in the beginning of this year. And he is climbing and he's bringing that team right back up on his own. And he's been fighting a really great season, but like, he's fighting everybody. He doesn't have like a rival. He's fighting Ferrari, Mercedes,
it's a one-driver show.
So it's a what is it? It's a 6v1.
What a boring season this would be if Max wasn't here.
Right.
It would.
Well, this all leads up to the next race, which is Brazil. It's a sprint weekend. It's going to be just as exciting. I think the next couple races are going to just be just as exciting as the last one because every single decision matters. Every second is going to matter, and that's going to decide what things are going to look like for the championship every single race, and I cannot fucking wait.
I cannot wait. One thing I like about Brazil, it doesn't just rain. It fucking storms. And it fucking pours. And it gets pretty intense. And that's where... Forget about the car. Now it all comes down to the driver, and we all know who that driver is. Some of those drivers. That's where the old school guys get to. All right, guys, let's do this.
Yeah. Oh my god, all the rookies this year and the rain like that's gonna be wild.
Yeah, exactly.
That's gonna be insane.
Oscar struggled on the rain in Australia too, man. And
that's true.
Lando did as well. I think both of them kind of got off right at the end.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Well, we'll see. I mean, I guess if
so happy.
If there's anything else y'all want to talk about, but I think it might be a good segue to maybe talk a little bit more about what our predictions are going to look like for Brazil and kind of take it from there.
Yeah. I'm wondering. I'm just checking the chat to see if there was anything that we missed.
I think I got everything.
I think the Lewis penalty. We kind of agreed to that.
I think Melissa said something about a Williams pit stop. Something about it was showing a 5 second time, but it was really a 2-second time. That's more just fucking whoever's running F1 TV.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't worry, Apple's gonna take over. It's gonna be all AI. We're gonna see everything. We're gonna see their fucking heart rates.
I can't wait for you to come watch a race with us at a bar because it's
I
like,
will.
you can meet all these
excited.
people.
Yeah.
They're all great
For
people.
sure.
It's awesome.
Well, yeah. Well, you know what? That's actually a good reminder. Just as a reminder, we are starting a WhatsApp group. Has been started. We're trying to figure out which bar we're going to go to. I think we do have one in place.
Yeah.
We'll share more information on what that's going to look like. But follow us. Join the chat. We'd love to hear from you. We just talk a whole bunch of crap and just kind of recaps on the show.
It's all out of for it's all with love. We we just we're just very passionate F1 fans.
Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, it's fun.
But let's just jump into predictions real quick and then
Let's do it.
Yeah. Ben, you go first. Or Matt.
Go ahead, Matt.
Yeah. Oh man, I mean, I really do think that Max is gonna win this one.
Okay.
I think, especially if it rains, even just a little bit. I think.
I love when it rains.
Just seeing him pull off what he did last year on this track, I just can't imagine anyone else doing better than that.
Yeah.
Outside of that, I mean, I just hope that fucking Lando or Oscar can make it up on the podium too, and not, just slide off the track near the end. So I'm going Max, Lando, Oscar. We'll see if he can make it back on.
That's what I'm going
podium.
to.
Yeah,
Max, Lando,
that's what I'm doing too.
You know what's crazy? I predicted Max, Lando, Leclerc. I think 2 weekends in a row, and somewhat they kind of in some
variation.
Yeah.
But this weekend, I kind of want to be a little crazy here. I think it's gonna be Max and Ferrari 2-3. Ferrari finally for podium. Yeah. The Ferrari has been in huge improvement the past couple of races, so I think
I agree.
They caught up somewhat in a way, and I think
right when they need to.
Yeah, I know. And then I think Lewis has a lot to prove, and it's Brazil, it's one of his tracks too. He does really well in Brazil, and I mean Max is definitely going to come in first. I have a feeling, in a way, just because I just want this to come down to the wire. I kind of hope there's a DNF or something happening with McLaren.
Some wild shit happens, right?
But I don't know. If I'm gonna put any McLaren in front, it's gonna be Lando. Lando, of course. I think Lando is definitely gonna be the leading McLaren until we get through Qatar.
Can you imagine a double McLaren DNF and Max wins?
Oh my goodness.
And then all of a sudden we're like,
that's
yeah.
If that happens, how many points? What is that? That brings him up.
He gets 25. He goes to.
Yeah, he'll be within 15 points or something like that.
Yep.
It'll be
the
nuts.
F1 god.
Yeah.
If you want to bring some entertainment into this, please.
Yeah.
Because we haven't had a season like this in a long time. And I wish you guys were watching 2021 because it was literally down to the fucking last race.
Yeah, we'll get there again.
Yeah, we'll see. I do want to before we sign off, I do want to just say a big thank you to Feila for doing what they have been doing, for helping build a big giant community, for filming even at crazy times like 9 a.m. in the morning and some crazy shit, to all the bartenders and all the people there to kind of showing the support, getting dressed up, all of the fans. Big thank you. We're so sad and sorry to see you guys go, but just to let you know, the fandom will continue on. We'll move all of those vibes to someplace else.
Yeah.
But we'll always remember Feila as being one of the biggest supporters of F1 in New York City. So thank you so much.
Absolutely. And they allowed us to do 2 giveaways with them and film that one time. And, Kevin, shout out to Kevin too for putting that all together and allowing us to do that. I really appreciate it. He allowed us to come in with open arms and just kind of do our own thing, and it worked out. And now it's like we have this cool community of people that are there, and just people that we went to last time, and seeing how friendly they are with each other now. They didn't even know each other the first time they were there. Now they're hanging out and all that. I love all that. So shout out to Feila. You will be missed, and I think we're working on trying to find a new spot. I'm sure we will. It's just a matter of finding the mothership.
That's right.
Where it's gonna be. So we'll keep you guys.
Remember, like, comment, subscribe, do all of those things. Let us know why you hate Lando, why you love Lando, where you're going to be watching the next race. Do you want to come and follow us?
Yeah, exactly.
This was dope.
Join the WhatsApp for sure.
Yeah, Matthew in that?
WhatsApp group. Yeah, Matthew, you got to get in there.
I'll join.
Yeah, you tell people to join. You better fucking join.
Yeah. Been busy, guys. Been busy.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
All right.
No.
All right, everybody.
All right, take care, guys.
Until next time.
Peace.
Peace.